Hey guys, it's GamerZone here. Today what we're going to do is we're going to mod the hell out of Farm Simulator 25. So, we've got the game on the screen which we have. I've got my chat up so if you all see what's going on. Basically, I just need to quickly have a look to make sure both my channels I'm streaming to are live. Because it's very stressful. Things ain't going to go to plan. So, I'm recording for YouTube and obviously streaming this live on Twitch. So what we need to plan to do is, obviously, the plans are, guys, I'm streaming and showing you what I've been working on. So what we've got in the career first is the original Big Flat Texas, which I've loaded up and started gaming on. So I'll show you this. If anyone remembers Big Flat Texas from the Farm Simulator 22, I converted this for 25. Then it got forwarded to a YouTuber called Farmer Bob. Then it got forwarded to Jokta, who makes the Jokta maps. Then it went back to Farmer Bob to get the train system going. So now we've got a game and the map that actually works. Been redone. In the end, the easiest way to say this is all the XMLs and all the maps had to be revamped for Farm Simulator 25. This is a classic map, a classic favourite of mine and two of my mates I game online with in the US. We spent hours of work on 22 on this map, and we just want to revisit on 25. Now my problem is, if we load the map in FS25 before the conversion, that won't read or nothing. So we had it all converted, which was great. Don't get me wrong. It was a painful process. We finally got this working. It's also added the multi-fruit in. That's what Jock had done. He spent less than half an hour at all that. So we've got the original map here. Obviously you can see the original map, Big Flat Texas. Yep. And the extra crops we've had is linum, hemp, rye, mustard, millet, hops. And that's basically the extra crops we can now grow on the map. So yeah, this is the original Big Flats I've got loaded, so you can see it's the original copy from TK Farms on FS22. Now if I just go back here and just explain what I'm doing. Now, Big Flat Texas, GamerZone Modern, when you have the maps converted, that is nice to ask the original author, which was TK Farms, so I do give him credit for creating this for FS22. Well done, mate. Good job. Now, I have done my own version because I'm going to start moving a few bits with the map object hider, because I've tried so many times in Giants and I can't move the cattle area, which I'll show you in just a bit. Going through mods, what I use, because I'm in the middle of making my simple in-game mod, is the Nexus pack, the additional fields, as well as additional field info, additional game settings, auto drive with the auto drive sheds, better timescales, factory production, extended game info, obviously Big Flat Texas itself, garage menu grow now. That further down we've got info display extension. We've got obviously the map object hider needs to be enabled. No restricted fences. Both of these, which is 64 animal husbandries and 120 productions possible. Paint and terraform anywhere, these three mods here all combined into one. Power tools, realistic weather, remember player position, and simple in-game mod. The sharp and long distance, shop hours, store sort and simple inspector, store deliveries, and workshop trigger, coconut trees, and palm tree pack. That's what I'm using in this modern video. The mods may change over time. because I will tell you why now when I load up. I have my version of Big Flats that I've created for my own personal gameplay. The only difference is the cattle pages in the background which you see on the loading screen are eventually going to be removed. That's why I've included the map object hider, because it's temporary. I can always restore them if I want them. Now the only thing is, once you've done a permanent move in Giants editor, it's gone. Right, so you guys can see on my profile, my map, my lot, on my version. If I push the R button, the train will now come down here, and you will see it in just about 2 minutes time. So what we're going to do is obviously wait for this train to come, and here it is. The train has been reborn and revamped for FS25. It's not the old 22 train because it all had to be reborn. Now, you know the train works. So I can press R to return the rented train. And yes, you can drive the train by entering it, but not on this video this time. Now, what I'm going to do is go back to the farmyard, which is up here. If I just go enter vehicle to just jump in here. I have emptied the farm because I do like to custom on my own. But talking about the mods, right, so we see here, we've got 2 mods here. We've only got 3 installed. You're asking me, where's all my equipment I'm going to be using and everything like so. Well, there's the map, which just got these 2 in with the map itself. In here, I have included the case IH Magnum 340-400 Series Special Edition FL. Obviously, it's at 0 because it's for my own game. It's my own edit. I've kept the original mods because I do just like to. Obviously, there's my edited harvester. You see, I've changed the capacity to 15,000. Basically, the reason why I've done that is because such like a fields behind us in field 10. Or field 10 or any of these big fields, the harvester will do the lot in one hit. Instead, because the way I'm going to set this up is later on, if I show you, we have auto drive enabled. Now, if I sit in there and hit construction, I'll just go down here. Now, in my mega mod, which I've included, is I can show you, because I can. I've included the Millionaire House from FS22. I've had that converted for that. That's my one. And I've got my Industrialic version 2 silo. The only difference is it's stock on the field types at the moment. Because basically what I'm doing is, I'm going to be, my copy of this will eventually go about, where's the controller? I need to use it to spin. So my controller's somewhere. If you guys just give me a second, I will find it and show you what I'm going to do. So my controller's on the floor. Well, I need to go and pick that up. So my question is, if I spin this round here like so. Basically my plan is to say, let's just have a look here. My plan is to say drop the silo somewhere around this area here, like so. Once I've cleared these lot of trees out, the silo will be going in here, roughly on this area here. Because, if I just get the tractor a minute, my plan is to have it all rigged and linked up to my auto drive. So when, for example, I'm going for a field, I'm harvesting, say, field 10. The way I normally run my farms is, just give me a second to put super speed on. Super speed like this, which is, so for example down inside this field, either this bit here if I run auger wagon or anything like that, or further down, before I put any of my placeables in, I normally set my auto drive routes up first. So normally I have the auger wagon down there, I'll have the truck set up here. So then basically what will happen is them two will talk to each other. The auger, or the auger wagon, will go after the combine. Then the auger wagon will then tip that content into the trailers, into the truck and trailer. Then the truck and trailer will go round in a loop once I've got it set up to the silo. So while I'm doing the harvesting, the harvester will automatically call the either truck and trailer, or if I'm using the tractor and auger wagon, I'll call that. That will then tip into the trailer on the truck. The truck will drive it to the silo and eventually empty it into the silo. So while you are technically gaming away and driving and doing your harvesting, the other equipment with AI will then be able to do your emptying. So then that way, when you think about it, I will be able to save a lot of time on doing that. So yeah, it's going to look pretty nuts once I get set up. So what have I included in the... What have I included in my Mega Mod? You're all going to ask, right? Well, the easiest way to do it is, well, show you and explain it. Obviously the map has been edited because sooner or later, well, I got the millionaire house, which is going to go in over here where the original house is. So that'll be replaced with that. Obviously, as you can see, construction here. So if I can place it in, I will do it for you and show you that that works. Now, we want to go to farmhouses. I haven't got the store icons in, but if I do this, I can currently put that there like so. Bang. The house is in. See? Number 22 is working. I need to somehow get out of this pool, which is quite easy like that. Obviously it is a pain, but we have got the house, it's working. It's also got Game Zone mod on the back where it would be my game Steam, because it's my own personal one. So we've got the house in. I better get out that music because that drives me nuts. Then eventually, once I've got rid of these trees down here, I'm going to put the industrial silo here. Or I possibly could throw it in now. So if I go into construction and just zoom in a bit more, I can then throw, say, just so I can see what I'm doing, is... So I do, so see what I'm doing, basically if I do that, that might block out the auto drive, you see, so I've got to literally take some trees out and just push it back a bit, because that will eventually sit here. The auto drive will do it, so I can mark it out to go through the sides where it's open, and then when I do get farming on this file, basically the auto drive will do a bit with emptying all the combines and everything I'm using into the auger wagon, then the tractor with the auger wagon, then that will go into the auger wagon. The auger wagon will take it to the truck and trailer. The truck and trailer will take it to the silo. Because if you do use a mod called Helper Admin or Admin Helper, one of the two, I will point you that out after I've messed with the map. Or should I say I might do it now, just so you literally just so you're all aware on what's going on and what's not going on and all that lot. Right, I'll just show you the mod, what I'm on about. It's just easy to explain. Look at this, I should have added it. Career, so in here, we go down my mods, like this. We need course play in, and obviously there's a few I haven't put in. Now the mod I'm on about is somewhere called Hide Helper Tool, which is it. You plonk that in, that will then enable you to have 30 AIs or 29 AIs working on your fields and your farmland, as well as yourself driving. So that is why I'm going to play the game like that, because it's, you do see farm workers drive around the farm doing your bits for you, as well as you doing some of the work yourself. Well, my plan is, obviously to do that, I'll do all the main work with all the harvesting and stuff, and they will then do the dirty work, as you say, and take it to the silo and the additional sell points around the game. Because my plan is, I will have 2 AIs on each field. I'll have a truck and trailer up the top and 2 auger wagons either side of field 10. Half of it will go, so that'll be 2 harvesters, 2 auger wagons, 2 truck and trailers, and basically my plan is to set this up so half the field will end up in my silos behind me, then the other half of the field will end up being sold stock. So in that way, every time I'm doing a field, half of the stuff is going in my own storage, and the second half is getting sold. So that way, I'm still making money on the game, as well as storing. Now that's personally my plan, but everyone do run their games a lot different. So, obviously, I haven't really got much of the map set up, apart from the house, of course, because I've still got to do some work. Well, my plan is, when is it? Hit yes. Because I had problems, obviously, putting the files in its complete structures, I had to do 2 simple in-game mods. The person that gave me the idea for that is Lambo Mods, so I do give you a shout out, lad. It's been handy for that, but it's just a quick tutorial. But once I do get going properly, I will give you all an update on what I'm doing. I'm still literally going through my mods from 22, finding them, getting them converted, like placeables and stuff. I'm still kind of getting them converted. So yeah, basically sooner or later, once I have got everything up to scratch, I will come back online and show you what I've done on my own personal modding tutorial. So we do hope you all enjoyed the show, guys. Modding is early for me. I'm new to it, so you're going to get some mistakes and everything like that if you're new. The map mods I did get help with because it's my first time, and pointers and guidelines from Farmer Bob for one. Thank you for all your help with revamping my map and getting the trains and getting the delivery train working. I do appreciate for that. Jokta Maps or Jokta, thank you for adding the multi-fruit, and Farmer Bob again. When I first convert the map, thank you for fixing my ground textures, my fields, and my ground deformation. So yeah, the map has been to 3 people to get it set to how I like it.
It's 12 p.m.
And yeah, it's now 12 o'clock for me in Great GMT time, Great Britain basically. Sorry for that, if you guys heard it. But it's Game Zone here, entertain you with another tutorial video. But when I do get things set up and working, I will get more in depth on how I modded it. But you know it can be done, but if you guys do mods for personal use, by all means do not distribute them, do not post them, leave your personal uses against yourself and your friends. If you do go multiplayer like I'm gonna, do not post them because you know it is someone else's work. Create your own personal ones by all means for yourself and your friends, but don't post it to the public. I've known people that has been caught by that, and it's just a warning. Use it for personal, don't distribute it. But it's been Games in here with another tutorial on what he's done and what he's been working on. Now, in the future, I am looking to get partnered with Giants so I can do a lot more and help a lot more people out. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. And basically, have fun farming, guys. And I shall speak to you all later at another day. Keep an eye on social media. I do post on all my pages. I do post on Facebook, Twitch, and Kick, as well as my YouTube. I will be streaming to all platforms at very late date. Anyway, speak to you all soon, guys. Have fun, stay safe, and happy farming to you farmers. It's been Games in here, and I'm out.